Good morning, guys. What's going on? What's happening? I hope you are all doing well. Big up to everyone locked in, guys. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well. If you are new here, it's another match day, and it's another double match day for Manchester United as the women play this morning and the men kick off at 2 p.m. UK time. So, of course, we have to start the day with a watch-along for Manchester United women. They take on Liverpool at home, and it's a big game in many ways because I feel like people try to force this rivalry between Man United and Liverpool because of the history between the men's team and the women's team. I don't really think that's the case, sorry, for the women's team, because, you know, the men's team have a history. The women's team, not so much. Liverpool currently sitting rock bottom of the table, and Manchester United currently sit in fourth. We are a point off of Champions League spot, hoping if Arsenal drop points this weekend or something. Manchester City look like they could be running away with the title. They are 9 points clear, top of the table, and Spurs are breathing down our neck. They are only 2 points behind us in 5th place. So it's a big game for many, many reasons. Big up to everyone in the chat. Let me know what you lot are predicting for the game. It's still a derby. 100% it's still a derby. It's a Northwest derby. But I think, yeah, the same way that they try to force the rivalry between Man United women and Spurs, they're trying to do it with Liverpool, not so much. Obviously, Liverpool have taken points off us in the past. I remember they did the double over us a couple of seasons ago. But this season, Liverpool are in a much worse position. They finally put some points on the board, but it's still not enough as they sit rock bottom. And a draw today for them. And if West Ham lose against, I think West Ham are playing London City Lionesses, if I'm not wrong. No, they're playing Spurs. So if West Ham lose to Spurs and Liverpool nick a draw against us, they come out of the bottom of the table and they get to safety. I can't afford for that to happen because also I can't afford for Man United to drop points. 3-0 United is my prediction. Mina, what is yours? Well, let's go through the lineup first before we talk about predictions. A good lineup for me, in my opinion. Manchester United have gone with a positive lineup today. Tullis Joyce in goal, as always. We got the normal back four, or I would actually say the back four and the midfield two. It's pretty much consistent this season. We got Anna Sandberg at left back. We got Jade Riviere at right back. We got the centre back pairing of Dominique Janssen and Maya Letitia. And then we got Hinata Miyazawa and Zigoti Om in the midfield today together. And then, this is the interesting one. Lisa Nolson starts for Manchester United today, which is interesting, followed by Jess Park on the right, Melvin Mallard on the left, and Elizabeth Turland up front. Now, one thing that I do like today is we got options on the bench. We have options on the bench. What happened to the times, guys, when we had like 5 players on the bench and 2 of them were goalkeepers? But we got all 3 new signings for Manchester United on the bench in Leah Schleur, Ellen Wangheim, and Hannah Lundqvist, as well as we got Layla Jury, the young Manchester United Academy player, on the bench. We got Frida Rolfo on the bench as well. We got Simia Wujo, Millie Turner is back on the bench, and we got Gabby George and Kayla Rendell, our goalkeeper, on the bench. So we have some options on the bench to bring on in the instance that we need something, and I'm glad with that. Honestly, guys, I'm happy to see that, because you lot know we've sat here in the last games stressed about the type of the options that we had on the bench. For Liverpool, one thing I will say is that I didn't know Martha Thomas plays for Liverpool, guys. When did she leave Spurs? Former Manchester United player Martha Thomas is playing up top for Liverpool. And I will say one thing, right? Since they, in my opinion, sold Olivia Smith, I think they did not adequately invest in the team. But equally with saying that, guys, you lot know, if there's one person I'm a hater of, you lot know I'm a big hater of Gareth Taylor, right? You lot know I'm a big hater of Gareth Taylor. So I hope he gets sacked or he gets relegated with Liverpool, because he's just an egotistical manager. Like, I've never seen a manager with such an ego. Maybe I have, but I don't like managers that got egos, especially in women's football. It rubs me the wrong way. So I hate on Liverpool even more because they've got Gareth Taylor as a head coach. I don't know what it is. There is something about Gareth Taylor that is just unlikable. I don't know what it is. But there's multiple games today across the WSL. And if you don't want to know, the game is on Sky. So don't say to me, Minna, where can I watch the game? Minna, where can I watch the game? The game's not on YouTube. I think there's 2 other games on YouTube this morning, but not Manchester United's game. That is not on YouTube. So Brighton versus London City Lionesses kick off at the same time. Everton versus Villa kicks off at the same time. West Ham versus Tottenham also kick off at the same time. And there's a big game today at 2:30. It's such a shame that such a big WSL game is on, but I'll be watching Man United versus Fulham, because it's Man City versus Chelsea, and that's a big game for the WSL race. I think if City win, the title's done. Here you go, Ridwan always coming through with the links. Let me see if that link works for me, because I don't think it does. Yeah, it's not available for me, but it depends on where you are watching in the world. I guess it depends where you're watching in the world. You can watch it on YouTube, because for us it's on Sky Sports Football. It's not on Sky Sports Plus. If the game was on Sky Sports Plus, we would be able to watch it on YouTube, but because it's on actual coverage television, we won't be able to do that. But that is the lineup for Manchester United. I'm excited to see. It's interesting, Lisa Nolson starting, given the fact that we've seen Ellen Vagheim play on the right. It looks like Jess Park might be, I don't know if she's playing in the 10 or if she's playing off of the right. Rolfo is back, obviously, so that's good to have her back. Mallard is in great form. Elizabeth Turlin is finding her form as well. So Man United, I think, I don't want to say it, but there could be goals. There actually could be goals. If we look at Liverpool's previous games, they beat Spurs 2-0. Wow, I didn't know that. They beat Spurs 2-0 last week. They beat London Bees 6-0 in the FA Cup. London Bees is like a step 3 team. They concede. Oh my God, I remember this. The game before the Christmas break, guys. The game before the Christmas break, they conceded 9 goals to Chelsea. 9 goals. And I think, if I'm not wrong, it was 9 different... Oh, no. Kane scored a hat-trick, and then everyone else was a different goal scorer. Surely we can put a couple of goals past them, guys. Surely. They beat Aston Villa, beat them 3-0. Arsenal beat them 2-1. They had quite a few draws during the season. They drew, obviously, Chelsea beat them in the Cup, and that was with a rotated squad. In the WSL, they drew with Chelsea, but I think there's goals there to be scored if Man United have their shooting boots on today. I think that is the most important thing. If Manchester United have their shooting boots on, we could definitely score some goals past them. So I'm looking forward to it. Although I say this now, and then the game kicks off, and then I get frustrated. You know that's how it goes, right? That's how it tends to go with Manchester United. Is you're optimistic with the game starting, the game starts, you get frustrated. If we concede a goal, I'll be pissed. Let's be real. I will be mad if we concede a goal, given the fact that they didn't even get their first points on the board until like November, I think it was. And they really, really struggled in the first month or two under Gareth Taylor. And obviously with the death of Matt Beard as well, that was unfortunate, so that impacted them as well. But we got no business losing to Liverpool today or dropping points to them. And I really hope I don't have to come back to this timestamp on the stream and laugh at myself, because honestly, guys, we got no business losing to Liverpool today. Like, and if that happens, I will be pissed. I'll actually be pissed. But they're showing us the lineup. It's interesting that none of the players that we've brought this winter, is starting. That's interesting to me. I would have thought maybe we would have one person starting, but I guess when Mallard is in form, Elizabeth Turland is in form. Obviously, Jess Park, I think, has solidified her role in the team. It'll be very interesting to see what happens when Ella Toone comes back from injury. And this question is open to you guys. Where does Ella Toone fit in the team? And by the way, they're saying Lisa Nolson's playing on the right. So that's interesting. But I look at this team right now over the last couple of months with Ella Toone being out, and I don't know where she fits. I genuinely don't know where she fits. If I have to pick between having someone in the 10, I'm going for Jess Park. I don't mind Jess Park on the right. I like her more in the 10. And I just think, again, 2 people that require a lot of possession and involvement in attack. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's just my personal opinion. But it'll be interesting to see how Manchester United deal with it once Ella Toon comes back, and I think she'll be back in like March, which is I think the same time that Miyazawa is gonna depart for the Asia Cup. So we might need an extra body in midfield, which will be good. Obviously, this month alone, guys, we've got a lot of games. If we look at our fixture list this month, right, we've got Liverpool today, we've got Leicester City next Saturday, then midweek Thursday we've got Atletico Madrid in the first leg of the Champions League. The weekend, 3 days later, we got London City Lionesses. 4 days later, we got the second leg of Atletico. Then 3 days later, we got Chelsea in the FA Cup. So we have about 6-7 games in the month of March, and 2 of them are a Champions League game. One is against Chelsea. The rest, like Leicester, should be winnable. London City Lionesses should be winnable. Today should be winnable. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games and a lot of important games. So we're gonna need that depth. We're gonna need that depth. Come on, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Big up, Kennedy. I hope you are doing well. The game is about to kick off. So if you want to watch the game, Ridwan dropped the link in the chat on YouTube if it's available in your country. And if it's not available in your country, that means you're in the UK. And the game is on Sky Sports. So you should be able to watch it on Sky Sports. I'm watching it on Sky Sports right now. We're getting ready for kickoff. Please don't tell me, guys, if I'm behind. Like, I know I'm behind. The game has now kicked off. I like how our bench is starting to look now as well. That's what I was just saying. That our bench looks like, it looks plumpy. Is that the right word? We got people on the bench for once, which is a nice feeling because, you know, there was a time where we had like 5 players on the bench and like 2 of them were outfield players. So that's a good thing. And obviously after the game today is Manchester United versus Fulham. So I'm going to be watching football pretty much all day today, guys. Mallard coming off the right. Oh, she plays a pass into Terlan. Oh, straight at the keeper. First shot. She got her shooting boots on. Terlan got her shooting boots on. But that's what I want to see more of. I want to see more. I know I'm 20 seconds behind. I know, guys, because I'm not watching it on my television. I'm watching it on Sky Go. So I'll be about 20 seconds behind, which is fine. I'm all good with that. Remember during the Euros, guys, I was like a whole minute and a half behind you lot. But yeah, it's only 20 seconds, so it's not too bad. Letizia with the ball in. I wonder if a lot of Liverpool fans travelled for this game, because obviously, what's the stadium called again? The Progress with Unity Stadium, some crap like that. It's actually not that far. I think it's in like Wigan areas, so it ain't that far. Yeah, Ridwan, I don't know what happened with the Euros. I guess it's because I was watching it on BBC, and BBC, I didn't realise BBC was that far behind. Sky isn't that far behind if you're watching it on a stream. BBC was so far behind, and that has actually made me want to get a TV in my studio and just hook up a TV like somewhere over there. But the thing is, I don't do a lot of watch alongs, so there's really no point actually. I try to do the real watch alongs that I'd be doing is like, yeah, the women's team. This is my first time watching the women's team. Welcome, King in the Indies. I hope they don't embarrass us. And usually people only watch Man United women when we play against the big ones. So the Derby, Chelsea, Arsenal. And I remember one time, shout out to Saeed because he told me he was watching the Man United Chelsea game for the first ever time. And we lost like 6. It was like the last day of the league. We had just won the FA Cup. We got slapped. 6 goals they put past us at Old Trafford. And I hate when that's people's first impression of the women's team, because I promise, like, I don't want to say it's a one-off, but like it's not a regular occurrence. And then we beat City. I remember when we beat City when Tooney scored a hat-trick. So that was a lot of people's first experience with also watching the Man United team in a long time. That the game when Ramirez destroyed us. Yeah. Myra Ramirez absolutely slapped us up that day. And it was so awkward because they did a lap of honour after the game. United did a lap of honour with the FA Cup after Chelsea just beat us, put 6 past us, and it was 6-1, yeah. and they lifted the WSL trophy at Old Trafford. And then they did a lap of honour. That just ruined my mood, man. That ruined the mood. The mood went. Score predictions for United Fulham. You know what? With the way that things are in football, the way that United, all the other big six have won this weekend. Well, City, Spurs yet to play, but Arsenal won, Liverpool won, Chelsea won. I just hope that United win. Harry Wilson is in crazy form right now, though. Harry Wilson is in crazy form. I don't care how we win, we just need to win. Oh, ball across, someone deal with it. Well done, Sandberg. Kadeem, how you doing? I just saw the news on Ornstein that he said that Juventus are interested in signing Beto. Juventus's transfer strategy is so random. Like, how bad is Jonathan David that they want to sign Beto? And they had the chance to sign Mateta. I don't know why they didn't sign Mateta. Mateta going to Nottingham Forest makes no sense to me. I don't care what anybody says. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, they've got more aspirations than Palace, but yeah, going to Forest don't make sense to me. But I just saw the news as well this morning and I'm so happy for him. Ademola Lookman's going to Atletico Madrid. I'm so happy for him because he was linked to Fenerbahce or Galatasaray or something. I'm thinking Ademola Lookman is too good to go to the Turkish league. He needs, I think this step to, and 35 million is a bargain for him. Corner, deal with it. Juve went from Higuain, CR7 to Bar. I know, to Jonathan David and Beto up front. Mad. Go on, Sandberg. Nice. Nice. Put it out. Just put it out for a throw-in if you have to. King in the Indies, welcome, welcome. I like watching both the men and the women's team because I think it's like you get the chance to build two different communities. Like on Twitter, I have a community, like a lot of people follow me, but like some people just follow me for the women's team. Some people follow me for the men's team. Some people follow me for both. So it is nice to watch both. The only thing I hate is when the games clash. Like, for example, next week, United versus Leicester women is the same time as United versus Spurs. And there's a clash. That's the only thing that frustrates me sometimes. Also, I don't know why United and Spurs is at 12:30. The men's game. Why is it at 12:30 on a Saturday? Why is it not on Super Sunday? I don't know. And guys, I know this is so random, but you know, back in the day, I feel like Super Sunday used to have two big games every week. Now I feel like Super Sunday is only just the 4:30 game is the big game. But I remember back in the day, Super Sundays used to be two big games. I guess because they got more Oh, can we latch on to that? I think it's because I think it's now because there's so many games on a Sunday. There's at least two games on at 2 o'clock. So I guess they can't have multiple big games. Minute, do you expect us to make one more signing before the deadline? I don't expect us to make any more signings. I know that obviously I know that we wanted a midfielder. We were in talks with a couple of midfielders. It didn't go through. It fell through. And they were some quality midfielders. So if we were going to sign anyone, I would have thought we'd sign a midfielder, but I think it's quite late in the window now. Unless it's like, an offer you can't reject. I support Man United, so everything related to it, I watch it. I really want to watch under 21s, but I don't want to pay for Man United TV. And I think that's the only place I can watch it. I try and go watch the under 21s when they play in games. So I remember I watched a game at the Emirates 8 years ago. So I try go and watch games if I can. If you can buy tickets for it, I'll try go and watch it. But I don't know much about under 18s. I'll probably keep up with the academy men and women's as equal as each other, basically. I'll probably keep up with them quite equally. I think Lacey is back in the squad against Fulham today. I think Sully said that he was. I think I saw yesterday Sully talks saying that Shia Lacey is gonna be. Oh, great pass, Terlin, great footwork. Can she get a pass off? She can't. Terlin gets a shot off, forces keeper to make a save. That's her second shot on goal. Second shot on goal, second one on target. Third one maybe we'll be lucky. United pressing really high up, by the way. It's like a cluster press that we're doing right now. Keeper's been forced into 2 big saves. Beto always gives his best. He's just not good enough. That's the thing. Beto, for me, I can't fault him for the way that, like, his work ethic. Because I can tell watching him, he tries. But, you know, trying is not enough in football. Like, no offense, but trying is not enough. Not even just in football, just in any sport. Trying is not enough. And I feel bad for him sometimes. But also, why did Everton brought him and the other guy? They spent 30 million on both of them. And I think they've got, like, they don't even have double-digit goals in the league. I feel so sorry for Dorgu, man. I actually feel so sorry for him. Oh. United pressing high up. Trying to win the ball back. Liverpool managed to get out of the press. There you go. Force her out. Yeah, there you go. Force her out wide. Anybody here going to the Subway League Cup final versus Chelsea? Man United versus Chelsea. I want to go, but it's in Bristol and it's Ramadan. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah, but everyone's saying he's going through his belt arc, which makes me laugh. But he was balling out, man, and he was finding his feet, and he looked like he was enjoying the way that he was playing. So, it is a shame. It is a shame that he got injured. Our press is good, but we're just giving the ball away. We can't seem to hold it. Anthony, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy, Anthony. I still haven't decided. I'll probably decide closer to the time. I think Cunha starts today. I wonder what that change in the front line is going to be. You're going to play Cunha what, on the left? Play him on the left. If you like, had to pick between the midfielders that United can sign, all the ones that we're linked to, oh, great footwork. Great for footwork. If she could find that pass, oh my god, Jess Park was screaming for it on the right. Lisa Nelson skips past one, skips past another, and it's a heavy ass touch. I don't know why Sandberg didn't look up. She would have seen Jess Park in acres of space. Big delivery in. Jess Park keeps it in. No, she doesn't. Anderson, yeah. For me, guys, you know what's funny? I made a video last summer saying it was like 5 midfielders United should sign, and number 2 on the list was Anderson for me. But you lot know Lamine Kamara is always going to be number 1. I don't know if we're going to spend... I saw Balaba's price is like 70 million apparently, maybe in the summer. I don't know if we're going to sign both him and Anderson. I think we need 3 midfielders if Casemiro is going to leave. If Ugarte might, if we sell him. But for me, United, Anderson, Balaba, and a Kobbie Mainoo midfield 3 would be hooping. That would be a phenomenal midfield. Oh my god, just the thought of it. We're going to win the league. I can see us spending 200 million on midfielders. It's crazy that we spent 200 million on 3 strikers and then we'll spend 200 million on what? Two midfielders. Did you guys see Angel Gomez has joined Wolves on loan? There's so many random moves today. Is today the deadline or tomorrow is the deadline for the transfer window? Great football. If United can hold on to it. Oh, Mallard might be offside. She's through, but yeah, she's offside. She's offside. I like Anderson. I like Balaba. For me, like, we have this debate all the time, and I always say, like, Anderson and Wharton, 2 great midfielders, but I prefer Anderson. I prefer Elliot Anderson. Who was I having this debate with? I was having it at Sky. One day I was at Sky when we were getting ready to go live for Saturday Social, and we were talking about it before we went live. And I was saying they're both great midfielders, but my preference will always be Elliot Anderson. Always, always. Oh, tomorrow's the deadline day. What is this woke nonsense? How did the transfer window start on the 1st of January and it's finishing on the 2nd of February? That's not a transfer window. I'm surprised United brought no one, not even a lone player. Why are you surprised? I'm not surprised, you know. This is exactly what I expected United to do. Great pass out to Mallard, who's got some options in the box, and she goes for Turlin, but it goes behind her. United win the ball back quite high up, which is good. The thing is, though, who's really done work in the window outside of the small, like the mid-table teams? I think City and Spurs, right? Liverpool right now are linked to Gertrude, I think his name is, the centre-back. The Dutch centre-back. They're linked to signing him from... He's on loan at Sunderland, so they're trying to take over his loan. But other than that, Spurs brought in Gallagher. City brought in Semenyo and Mark Gahey. That's it. Like, Arsenal didn't make any moves. Chelsea, I can't keep up with Chelsea, guys, because every time I see transfer news from Fabrizio about Chelsea, why is it always a player of Chelsea's is either joining in Strasbourg on loan or they're signing a player from Strasbourg? What the hell is that? I don't think Spurs have even upgraded with Gallagher. I don't think it's what they needed, personally. I don't think Gallagher is what they needed in midfield, because he's only there. He's only useful because they have injuries there. When everybody comes back fit, what's he offering you? He ain't offering you nothing, and he's not what you're gonna go with. I think Gallagher just wanted to come back to England. Personally, I don't think he wanted to go to Atletico. United just being sloppy. Go back to Tullis Joyce under pressure there for a long kick. I can't lie, guys. Liverpool are in a decent shape right now. Or some random youth you never heard of. There was some youth that they signed, some Brazilian kid, and now he's gone on loan to Brazil. Or they're selling him to Brazil. I can't remember what his name was. And I'm thinking, what is their transfer strategy? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The only person I'm impressed with that they've signed in recent years right now is João Pedro. Like, João Pedro is doing well at the moment. Pedro Neto, average. Alejandro Garnacho, well, we hit a lick. We hit a lick when we sold him for 40 million. I look back now and I think, I can't believe I was annoyed about 40 million. I thought we deserved more. We deserved better. we hit a lick when we sold Garnacho. They did us a favour. I know, Ridwan. They helped us. They deadass did us a favour. Because that guy, he was at fault for the first goal as well. Like, it's funny how people have so much to say about Rashford tracking back, but that guy, he's a bum. He's a bum. He's a liability if you're defending. If he's on your side of the pitch, don't expect him to help you to defend. Do you think the men's team gets top 4? I think it's open. The thing is, though, I try not to go off of the first 2 games under Carrick, because I think the fixtures played a big part in it. So for me, the consistency is when we play teams like Fulham, when we play West Ham, you know, when we play Brentford in the next couple of weeks. Those games are for me what I can accurately go off. Because I feel like when you play against Arsenal, when you play against City, when you play against Liverpool, players will be up for the moment. They'll be up for the game. But your real bread and butter is the rest of the 15 other teams in the league outside of the top 6. That is where you really see the difference. So if we could get a result against Fulham, good. Fulham are in decent form as well. Go on, my lad. Get past your... Oh, can't win our one-on-one duels. We need to get Jess Park involved more as well. We need to get Jess Park involved more. I remember I went to the reverse fixture of Fulham versus United at Craven Cottage at the beginning of the season. And that's when Bruno missed the penalty. That was when Bruno missed the penalty. And Fulham looked average then. They look better now. Oh. Getting caught in a press. Yo, the way Liverpool are pressing is scary. We need to do much better. We can't keep the ball. Yeah, Liverpool are pressing in a united way right now. When I say united, not Man United, but like unity, innit? They're very united in their press. They got 2-3 players leaping on any space that appears. In any gap that appears, they got 3 players leaping on it. Yo, guys, yesterday, do any of you guys watch Saturday Social on Sky Sports? I watch it only if... I watch it sometimes if I'm not at paddle, I'm not at the gym in the mornings. I'll watch it with my breakfast. I watched it yesterday because Flex was on it. And I need to chat to Flex about this because it was hilarious. They basically did a... he basically was told... He was basically told he had to do a building Michael Carrick's perfect started 11, right? The guy's playing Football Manager. The guy was playing Football Manager with the people that he was suggesting. It was hilarious. Why is this not working? Oh, I wish I could bring it up right now. Honestly, I wish I could bring it up. Because it was hilarious. You saw Flex's team. You know what he did? He had Theo Hernandez at left back. Tino Livramento at right back. He had Anderson in midfield. Who else? He had Iliman Ndiaye at left wing. He had Harry Kane up front. He had Bastoni at right centre back. He's mad. And I actually need to, next time I see him on a stream, I'm gonna say to him, bro, what the hell was that team that you built? That is a team that you build in FIFA. It's the kind of team where, you know, when positions don't matter, Bastoni in a back four is not it. And also, like you said, at right-sided centre-back, it won't work. Ball in. Oh, great interception there from Dominique Janssen. It was just so funny, man. It was just so jokes. So when I saw that team, I was cracking up, man. I was cracking up. I'm thinking, we got Cunha, we got Dorgu. Do you really think United are going to go out and buy Iliman Ndiaye? I like Iliman Ndiaye. I think he's a baller. And I love his story as well, like his come up. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if it was an unrealistic or a realistic team. The only thing that made sense for me in that was Anderson. Elliot Anderson was the only one that made sense. If Bruno leaves, would you take Palmer? I don't know, you know. I like Cole Palmer, but I think there's certain games that I've watched over the last, however, like the last year or so, even though he's been out injured quite a bit, I feel like he's not a replacement for Bruno. I think that's one thing we have to accept is whoever we were to sign, if Bruno leaves, that person is not a replacement for Bruno Fernandes, because Bruno Fernandes, what he offers is irreplaceable. So we shouldn't expect that in that person. But with saying that, I like Cole Palmer, but he's not 130 million. He's quality, but I don't know, not for that much. And yeah, he's big games. He's not a big game player. He's not a big game player yet. And Jai overrated. Yeah, I agree, Ridwan. I think he needs to add a bit more to his game in terms of goals and assists. United pressing high up. There you go. Win the ball high up. Can Terlen get a shot off? She does, but it gets blocked. And it's out for a corner. That's out. No? Keeper kept it in. Nope. Thank you, Lino. Give us the corner. We'll take the corner. When have Chelsea sold to United? Matar. I also think that Palmer would be. I think Chelsea will sell him. Mason Mount. Couture, I'm talking about Premier League. I'm not talking about Club World Cup and the Euro finals. I'm talking about Premier League, big 6 games, big games. It's a bit inconsistent. I like Cole Palmer, don't get me wrong, but not for the price tag that he has. And Chelsea are going to try and sell him for a big price because I think that's why they brought him in the first place. I think they brought him to sell him on for a big fee. Corner from Sandberg. That's a deep delivery in. If anyone can win that. Liverpool player gets onto that. Jess Park brings it down. Oh, she gets past one player. Martha Thomas is there to support. You know, I think Club World Cup only matters to people whose team won the Club World Cup. I don't care about the Club World Cup. I don't care about the Club World Cup. Personally. Do you guys care about, like, if United were in the Club World Cup, I would care. We won it in 2008. Ridwan, that was 2008. You know, that's nearly 20 years ago. Even then, it wasn't a big deal. Even then... Oh, Mallard getting booked. For what, ref? Time wasting. What's she getting booked for? She took a touch. Oh, she just shoved the plate on the floor. Yeah, that's a bit, I don't know if that's harsh for a yellow. I cared the year that Fergie won it and didn't care the year he lost. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mallard needs to be careful if she's on a yellow now. She got... Can I see the live match? You can watch it on YouTube, my friend. If you go to the Barclays WSL YouTube channel, you can watch it there. West Ham are winning, so they are potentially safe from dropping into a relegation spot. Brighton are beating London City as well. If we can just create... Like, we need to maintain a little bit of possession. There you go. Miyazawa finds Letitia to Riviere. Oh, a little 1-2 with Mallard. A bit overhit, but she manages to keep it. My friend, if you just go on YouTube, type in Barclays WSL, see if the game is on there. If not, it means coverage is live in your country. So you have to watch it on television. A lot of Liverpool fans there. Long throw for United. Yeah, it's on Sky, Ronnie, but if you're not in England, it's on the WSL YouTube channel as well. Obviously, it's not on YouTube for us because there's coverage on Sky. Be sure to hit the like button, guys, if you've been here or you've just come through. Be sure to subscribe as well. We are not that far off from 20k, and as I promised a long time ago, 20k will do a Q&A video, which I will post where to send your questions. Oh, Terland, you gotta throw a foot at that just to close the keeper down. Oh, Mallard, be careful. She just dribbled through half of our midfield. She just dribbled through half of our midfield. Why Jade don't get enough love, you know, guys. When we talk about best defenders, yeah, I'm like best right backs in the league, I always hear the same name, Lucy Bronze, but I don't know why Jade don't get enough respect. By the way, if Honor Battier, guys, joins Arsenal, I might lose it. I can't believe we didn't even start with talking about that. The other day, I was just minding my business. I tried to avoid Twitter a lot. I tried to like not go on Twitter when United ain't playing, or there's like I try not to go on social media a lot. It's just a very toxic place. And I opened Twitter, and the first thing I saw was a tweet from Charlotte Harper from The Athletic saying that Arsenal are in talks to sign Barcelona's defender Honor Battier. Her contract expires this summer and they want to sign her on a free this summer. Guys, I felt like I was going to vomit when I saw that. Honestly, Kennedy, I felt sick to my stomach. I felt sick to my stomach, honestly. Mina, is that why you're not active on X? Yeah, it's just a toxic place. Like, I don't know if you lost, like, during that time when Amarim got sacked, and then Fletcher was interim, it was unbearable. Like, I couldn't fathom what I was seeing, so I just avoided it like the plague. That's it. And now, I don't want to say the word, like, I went on Twitter this morning to look at transfer news, and all I saw over my timeline, I don't want to say the word, but the files of that person. You know that person? whose files were released a couple of days ago, it was all over my feed and I couldn't avoid it. Like, I was just like, bloody hell. The final third decisions are killing me. There's no final third decisions. Are we winning? No, we're not. We're not, Vincent. We're not. There you go. Look, 4 shots. I just feel like in the you know where we're not winning the game, guys. We are not winning the game in the middle of the field in possession. So we're doing nothing in possession. So when we get to that final third, our decision making ain't that great. Our options are not that great. Jade is actually a weapon. Is this the right time for me to flex my signed shirt there? X is crazy. Must be even crazier for popular creators like yourself. I had to take a break recently because of the negativity. I can't be seeing it all the time. Honestly, you know what? I don't even count myself as a popular creator. I don't even count myself, guys, honestly, as a popular creator. The thing is, right, I don't share my opinions a lot on Twitter. If you don't ever go on my feed, it's me reacting to things in real time. If you want to see my genuine football opinions, come to my YouTube, because that's where I'm going to talk about it. The reason why I don't do it online on Twitter is because you will say, you know, I like apples. Yeah? And then someone would just reply to you and be like, why don't you like bananas? But that's not what I'm talking about. So, like, if I talk about the game and I speak about X player, people will be like, oh, but what about this player? What about... And I'm like, but that's not what I'm talking about. It's really annoying. And if you lot are on Twitter, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Free kick. Keeper comes out and collects. Fuck, flipping hell, man. I just repost. Yeah, like lately, I'm just there to read news and just repost stuff. And I don't even repost a lot. Like, if it's Palestine related, I'll repost. Shout out to Pep Guardiola. That guy, we can have a rivalry with City, but Pep Guardiola, guys, will forever hold my respect. Let's be real. Pep Guardiola will forever hold my respect for his stance publicly on Palestine. Like, a lot of people would never do that. A lot of people would never do that. But yeah, I used X a lot. I don't even like calling it X, but I use it a lot to keep up with other sports. So like NFL, NBA. It's very hard to keep up with those sports when you live in England. So I keep up with the news of that through that. Thoughts on the Super Bowl? Come on, man. My Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. It's a repeat of what? 2015? It's a repeat of 2015. I'm looking forward to it. Although, I'll be honest, though, I've probably watched like 4 Patriots games this season. 5, maybe. 5, yeah. I probably watched 5 games. Liverpool are killing us in the press right now. There's still 14 minutes. I know. I can't believe... I thought it was nearly half time. So every game now that's on has a goal except for our game. I should be careful what I wish for in case it ends up being a goal against us. But everybody seems to have a goal except for us. I'm sorry, but this is a team that's rock bottom of the table, guys. I'm sorry, guys. This game shouldn't be like this. This team is rock bottom of the table. Is the player Mark Skinner hasn't improved? Is there a player that Mark Skinner hasn't improved or has improved? The thing is, right? it's like cooking, guys. Yeah? With my opinion on Mark Skinner is like cooking. You can have every ingredient, every seasoning, every pretty what's it called? What do they call it? Like pots and pans, and you know, you can have the nicest kitchen, a beautiful island table. Like, you can have the best appliances. Yeah? But if you're a crap chef, you are a crap chef. It don't matter what you have. It does not matter what you have. And that is my opinion on Mark Skinner as a football coach. You can give him all the assets, all the players. You can give him all the money to spend. You can give him Aitana Bonmati and Trinity Rodman and Puteas and flipping Bunny Shaw and all these people. Yeah? Still a crap manager. That is my opinion. Shoot me. But yeah, that's my thoughts on him as a coach. The fact that Martin Ho, in his first year in the WSL as a head coach or a manager, is 2 points off of Mark Skinner's Tricky Reds. Questions need to be asked. Besides 2 FA Cup finals and losing a WSL title to Emma Hayes, what more could he have realistically done? I think you have to also consider, firstly, I think we have to consider losing the title to Emma Hayes, yeah, on the final day. That season, we dropped ridiculous, but I think we dropped points to like Leicester, and I think it was Reading or someone. I can't remember. It was 2 bottom teams that we dropped points to, that we drew with early in the season, right? And if you watch those performances, those are not teams you should be drawing to. Not when you are the superior team. Number 1. Number 2, Emma Hayes is a different level of manager in terms of what she had available at her disposal. But there's no coincidence that year that United lost the title, if you want to call it that. I don't think we lost the title because I didn't think it was going to be ours, because I knew on the last day that they were going to win. I knew Chelsea were going to win. But it's interesting that Martin Ho was part of the assistant. He was the assistant coach at the time. And since then, United haven't really been in contention for the title. After that. You would have thought off the back of that season, United would come out stronger. Look at that. Clean sheet since September 2024 when Tulis Joyce started as the number 1 for United. She's top 17. It was a young United team for sure. I could definitely say it was a more inexperienced United team. The fact that we got to our first FA Cup final, that was the real first experience that United would have had at top level like that. And we just narrowly lost to Chelsea in that FA Cup final. In that first FA Cup final, we lost to them narrowly, in my opinion. But for me, when I think about not just Mark Skinner, it's more about my criticisms about the setup for the women's team. I don't like the fact that there's no academy pathway to the first team. Like, it's already tough in women's football, guys. Women's football is not like the men's game, where there's like clear pathways to first team. You go out on like loan spells. There's many options. Like, firstly, loan spells are limited in terms of options because of the football pyramid in women's football. So not everyone is going to get a loan move to another team in the WSL. And if you don't get a move to the WSL, you'll probably get a move to the Championship. And even then, maybe if you don't get to the Championship, maybe the level below that. But by then, you're not really going to get a shot into the first team when you come back. How do players get scouted, as in young players? They got scouting networks. For example, we signed Emma Watson, who's now on loan in Mexico. Imagine we sent her on loan to Palace, brought her back halfway through the season to send her to Mexico. And she was one of the most sought-after young Scottish players. We scouted her, we signed her, gave her a couple of games in like Conti Cup and whatnot. And that since then, she's just been out on loan moves. Same with other players in our academy. We've given one an FA Cup debut this year. That's it. Women's football is very, very different to men's football in terms of the trajectory from academy to first team. The thing is, Couture, the only thing I will say is, like, right now, who do you get if you change managers? That's the question. Is who do you get? There's not many world-class managers, right? And Chelsea got a great manager, and Arsenal's got a decent manager. But even her herself was the assistant, and then became the caretaker, and then became the head coach. Damn, it's only 39 minutes, guys. I feel like I've been live for like 2 hours. I feel like we've been live for so long. And we've seen, what, 2 shots on target so far? Great touch from Mallard, but she's offside. This game, I'll be real, guys, it's a snooze fest. The Paris FC manager, are they good? Xerxes is back in the squad today for Manchester United. The lineups should be out soon, if I'm not wrong. Go on, press high. There you go. Laid off. Oh, shot blocked. Jess Park. She's trying to cut into her left foot. Go for goal. Blocked again. It lands to Mallard on the volley. It gets nicked away from her. Lands back to Sandberg. If United are going to recycle, which we do. Terlin wins the header, but nothing comes from it. But she wins the second ball. Gets the shot off. Just wide. I'm saying just wide. It was very wide. It was very, very wide. We did well there in the first instance to win the ball from pressing. But really, we're just like, I feel like we're just shooting. Like, there's no thought process behind our build up there. It's like we're just trying to get the shot off, trying to get the shot off, trying to get the shot off. And now Liverpool are just going to try to play out from the back. Oh my god, that's nearly a sloppy pass there. Riviere to Park. Great run from Zigotti. Olma, if she can find the ball in. She does. Oh, it's behind Lisa Nolson, but Lisa Nolson holds on to it. Lays it off for Jess Park. Jess Park, twinkle toes. Great pass. Someone just shoot! Oh. What took us so long to even try and shoot from there, bro? Everyone's just trying to find the next pass. Great little footwork from Jess Park, though. That's great footwork from Jess Park. Miyazawa. Listen, when we're talking best midfielders in the league, make sure we're putting some respect on Miyazawa's name, guys. It's a deep switch. Great touch from Jess Park. Delivery in. Straight into the keeper's hands. That was probably the best passage of play we've had in the first half, guys. That is probably the best passage of play that we've had. There is a great pass layoff. I don't know why Nolson, Mallard looked like she's on. She's on. No one got across in time. Like, Terlin should be getting across there. She hasn't been as good this season. I think Zagotti's still the show. You know what I think? And I said this like it was like 2 months into the season. I think Zagotti has brought out the balance in the midfield. They complement each other perfectly, in my opinion. There's no Zagotti without Miyazawa, and there's no Miyazawa without Zagotti Oma. And I like the fact that we have a consistent midfield pairing. Back in the day, I remember a couple of seasons ago, we were changing our midfield often. From Zellum, Ladd. Crazy, we've gone from Katie Zellum and Hayley Ladd to Miyazawa and Zagotti Oma. 2 more minutes to go. Oh, we win the throw-in again. Thank you. Zellum club legend. Yeah, I would say she's a club legend. Just because she captained the first FA Cup, like the first trophy winning United team. So I have to say that she's a legend. Was she a great player? I think she was an okay player, but I think she was a good leader. It's crazy that she never really even... Ooh, Jade Riviere. Oof. Thank you, ref! Thank you, ref. I don't know how we won that foul, by the way. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Jade Riviere just pushing. She's just bullying her way through, bro. Guys, that's not a foul. Like, that's actually not a foul. But we'll take it. Thanks, ref. Gareth Taylor, you crybaby, man. Shut up. He's so jarring, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I dislike Gareth Taylor so much, you know. I don't know what it is that he's done for me to dislike him so much. Free kick. If United can find someone, Jess Park gets onto the end of it. Do you think Jansen is the CB partner for Letitia, or do you think you need a big centre-back signing? For now, I'm happy with Dominique Jansen. I think she again complements Letitia very well. And I like her ability on the ball. I think her ability on the ball is underrated or underappreciated, maybe. Jess Park, coming onto her right foot, goes for goal. Oh, that's another wide one. At least you're taking the shot. At least you're taking the shot, I guess. "30 seconds left of extra time. There's only 1 minute of extra time, by the way. I feel like the best chance that we had was that minute, the 40th minute, when Mallard, I don't know if she went for goal or she played the ball across and there was just no one there. I don't think there's been much else in it for us in attack. But we'll dissect the first half. When Roebuck posted on her IG story about Taylor, that's when I started thinking he was sus. Chloe Kelly was even beefing him. Half time, by the way, guys. At the Progress for Unity Stadium. What kind of flipping name is that, guys, for a stadium, firstly? I don't know why the hell they changed the name. But it's 0-0 at the Progress with Unity Stadium. Really and truly, guys, reportedly, according to the stats, possession has been 50-50. And I feel that. I actually feel that. Watching the game, I feel like United have had highs in the game. Excuse me. We've had highs. I don't think Liverpool have had highs the way that we've had highs. But they've had moments of spells of possession where they've had possession and they've gone to throw-in positions and they've been able to win the ball back. What happened to LSV? I think the name got changed. If we look at the lineup, if we start with the lineup, Lisa Knowlson, for me, has been a bit non-existent in that 10. She's been playing a interchangeable role, because I think her and Jess Park are swapping around a bit. Like, sometimes Park is in the 10 and Knowlson's on the right, and sometimes, it switches around a little bit. Our front line haven't really been able to get into it, despite the fact that Turland has had, 4 shots on goal. 1 was blocked, 1 was wide, and 2 on target. The 2 on target was, I think, in the first 10 or so minutes. She forced the keeper to make a save. Other than that, our attack has been very, very static, if I'm being honest. Equally with saying that, Liverpool have done nothing with their attack, but their defence have done their job so far. Their keeper has done their job so far. I don't really like to go off of FootMob ratings, but if we're looking at FootMob ratings right now, their backline have the highest rating in the game right now, Liverpool's backline. With saying that, I mentioned the midfield. I like United's balance in the midfield. I think we've done well to win possession back there. And I also don't think our midfield is the issue, because I think we've been able to get the ball forward. It's just that retention when we get into the final third is very jammy. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Minna, what do you think of Paul George getting suspended? It's sad because I heard he got suspended for taking antidepressants, because the antidepressants had something. in it that is a banned substance, and Adam Silver was aware of it. I want to double check, but yeah, apparently I saw someone saying he was taking medication, which is sad. 25-game ban for taking antidepressants. If anything, instead of suspending him for 25 games and labeling him as for drug violation, maybe you should understand why he's taking those medications. Why is he on antidepressants? I get that the antidepressants might have a substance that's banned by the league, but as the NBA commissioner, you should be more concerned about his mental well-being and say, okay, if you're on antidepressants, what can we do as a league to help you? Because clearly there's something wrong. The reason why you're medicated. I think that's whack. Honestly, I think, yeah, I agree with them. He should get a pass. It's crazy because if you were taking, like, doping, if he was doping for, like, performance enhancement drugs, yeah, then I would be like, yeah, ban him. But it's not. That's not the case. So I do feel bad for him. I do feel bad for him. Hi Minna, hey Nick, how you doing? The main thing in this kind of match is to grind out a win. That's the mark of a good team. Do you think so? Because I'm looking at this Liverpool team, and they're not a threatening team in the WSL in terms of their performances. If we look back at their results, they won last week against Spurs, which was a big result for them. But then they drew to London City Lionesses. They lost they drew to West Ham, and then they lost to Villa, lost to Arsenal, drew to Chelsea, which was a huge result for them to take that point off of Chelsea. But bear in mind they conceded 9 last month to Chelsea in the cup, and they're bottom of the table right now. But with saying that, I can't fault their defense. I can't fault their defense today because they have done their job, and that's what we're struggling with. Where should Giannis go? I don't know. A part of me thinks, is he going to go to New York? I think he's staying in the East. I definitely think Giannis is going to stay in the East. Who's the MVP of the season? For me, it's Luka Doncic. Scoring is so easy for him and triple-double most games. I'm going to go with Luka Doncic. But hello, guys. I'm a Lakers fan. Of course I'm going to go with Luka Doncic. I'll go as far to say that I think this is Luka Doncic's team. Like, I say this all the time. I like LeBron James. I was never a big fan of LeBron James. Back in, like, do you guys remember back when it was the Kobe versus LeBron era? Like, you were either a Kobe fan or you were a LeBron fan. I never liked LeBron until he joined the Lakers. I liked him at Cleveland, like, as a player, what he did for Cleveland, that 2016 final. I respected it. When he came to the Lakers, I was like, you need to win, in my opinion, multiple titles at the Lakers. And you ain't done that. The only things that you've done as a Lakers player is, you've won the bubble championship. You broke the scoring record. You've broken records in a Lakers jersey. But when you think about what he's done for the team, he ain't, like, I know they're going to retire his jersey because he's LeBron James. So, and I think every team that he's played for, I think Miami will retire his jersey. I think Cleveland will, and I think the Lakers will. But I'm like, should you even retire it? Like, genuine question. But I like Luka. Jokic is actually, Libby, Jokic is my favourite player outside of the Lakers. Like, if I was to say who my favourite player is that doesn't play for the Lakers, it will always be Jokic. Jokic is the kind of guy that just turns up to work, yeah, to do his job. Like, that's it. He's not here to have fun. He's not here to make friends. He's not here he just comes to work, does his job, and he makes it look so simple. Like, I don't think we've seen a shooting, passing big man like him in a game in a long time. In a long time. I like Jokic. I love him. I love him. Lakers new ownership will spend that. I don't know. I'm not too sure. That's the thing. I'm really not too sure. Because I seen the new ownership. Jeannie Buss is still part of them, right? She's still part of the board. And I was reading an article on The Athletic a couple of days ago about how he just wants to play with his horses. Listen, he just wants to come, do his job, and leave America for the off-season. That's it. That's it. And it's funny because we're in a time now in the NBA where the best players, or some of the best players in the NBA, are not American. I remember growing up and watching the NBA. I'm talking about like I started watching mid 2000s, like 2003, 2004. I started watching the NBA, and the NBA didn't have anyone of stature in terms of being one of the best players in the league that was non-American. Like, there was like people like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili and Dirk Nowitzki, but there wasn't a lot. It was a couple of people. Now I feel like, and we'll see it when it's the All-Star weekend. I think All-Star weekend they're doing what, Team US versus the rest of the world. There is so many like the whole rest of the world, they would smoke the Team USA team. Anyways, enough about NBA, guys. Although I always love talking about NBA. I love talking about NBA. Okay, LeBron needs to leave LA after this season for the Lakers to make a big move. Austin Reeves will have a bigger contract. He should retire in Cleveland. Easier to get to the finals there. I agree. But also I just think at this point in his career, like, he's there for the money. Like, because he's on a big contract there. I don't know where he will retire. I think it makes sense to retire in Cleveland. It makes sense. But, you know, LeBron comes with baggage. And I get he's one of the greats, but, like, do you want to disrupt whatever you're building in Cleveland for a guy that's going to come and play 1 or 2 years and then retire? I don't know. He needs to retire anyways. I don't know why he's still playing ball. He's got nothing left to prove. He's really, like, you've played with your son. You've broken the scoring record. Like, what else do you have to do? LeBron to the Knicks is fitting. No way he goes to another team in the East. No way, guys, he goes to another team in the East that's not Cleveland or Miami. Lineups are out, by the way, for United versus Fulham. Come on, let's react to the lineups live. We have Sen Lamons in goal, Luke Shaw at left back. We have Lisandro Martinez and Harry Maguire and Diogo Dalot in the back line. So the back four is unchanged. It's pretty much an unchanged lineup, by the way, guys. We've got Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro in the midfield. Bruno Fernandes in the 10. We got Ahmad on the right. Mateus Cunha on the left. And Brian Mbeumo up top. I'm assuming that's the case. It could be Mateus. So the only change is Mateus Cunha in for Patrick Dorgu. That's it. Mazraoui is on the bench, Xerxes on the bench, Lenny Yoro, Manuel Ugarte, all on the bench. Aiden Heaven, Benjamin Sesko, and Shea Lacey on the bench as well. It's interesting, guys. It's interesting that Carrick doesn't like to play with Sesko up top. I do find it interesting. I do think it's interesting that he doesn't like to play. Give my guys Euro and Heaven some game time. I wonder when they will get game time, you know. I actually wonder when they will get game time, because it feels like Michael Carrick has his lineup that he likes. I like Mbeumo, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, and also I like the options that you have off the bench. Like, that's good. Today, the only attacking option we have off the bench, right, is Sesko and Xerxes. I don't know where we might find ourselves. Ooh, guys, can we talk about this for a second quickly? Jorgen Strand Larsen from Wolves to Crystal Palace for 43 million plus 5 million in add-ons, bro. What? 48 million pound package for Strand Larsen. It's expected that Wolves are going to accept. AC Milan continue to work on the Mateta deal. So, bro, come on. What? 48 million? Are you having a bloody laugh? What is going on with this league? And then, like I said earlier, Juventus made an inquiry about Beto. This window is just so random. The Premier players are expensive like that. I get it, but I don't think that's also an excuse. Ademola Lookman's going for 35 million euros. Ademola Lookman's going for 28 million pounds, guys. He's going for 28 million pounds. What else? I'm just looking at Fabrizio's page to see if I've missed any news. Stefan Ortega joined Nottingham Forest for a fee up to 500k. Random. Frank Onyenka is leaving Brentford to go to Coventry City. What? Atletico Madrid is 40 million euros, but in pounds. And that's a full package, by the way. That's the full package. Atletico Madrid have signed Marcus Leonardo from Al Hilal. What? A loan deal with a 40 million euro buy option. This is... Atletico are going crazy in the window, guys. What is going on? What is going on? Obviously, I mentioned Atletico Madrid have signed Ademola Lookman for 35 million euros. What else? Wolves have signed or have agreed a deal to sign Angel Gomez on loan from Olympique Marseille. Who else? Jeremy Boga is joining Juve on loan. Crazy. Seko Fofana is joining Porto on loan. He's from the Saudi league. Aaron Anselmino, he was at Dortmund, the Chelsea guy. He was at Dortmund and they've recalled him from Dortmund to send him to Strasbourg. I can't keep up with this, guys. What is going on, man? Atletico lost 4. Who did they lose? Who did they lost Gallagher? Who else did they lose? Nothing to do with expensive Prem players, just poor money management. Listen, clearly, Wolves, I want to see what they're going to do with the money that they made from... the money that they made from Cunha. They sold Cunha, they sold Ain't Nori. And they've also signed... They sold, Cunha, Ain't Nori, and now Shazlas have apparently around up to 150 million. What are they going to do with that money when they're in the Championship? What are they going to do with that money when they're in the Championship? Antonino is going to West Ham. Really? I just saw what's his name saying he's going to Strasbourg. I swear Chelsea and Strasbourg need to be investigated, man. How is this legal what they're doing? They're finding loopholes. It's pissing me off. Mason Mount is not with the Manchester United squad today. Surprise, shock, horror. Where is he? He's out injured. I like the lineup though. I can't lie. The starting 11 is pretty good. It's a pretty good starting lineup. And we got kickoff of the game. Getting to... Oh, we don't have kickoff. Somebody just baited me. We do have kickoff now. Second half is underway. Hopefully, we see some goals. The worst thing is doing a watch along and there's no goals. It's low-key the worst. There you go. Mallard wins the ball high up. Finds the ball to Terlin. Terlin tries to cut across. It gets intercepted and we get a corner. It's good pressing. I like the pressing that we're seeing so far. Alright, corner. What can we get from this? Maybe a chance on goal. Maybe another goal for Zigotti Oma from a corner. Oof. It lands to Jess Park on the edge of the box. If she could put it back in. She goes for goal. Oof. She absolutely hammered that. Keeper makes a save. Oh, for a small person, she got a lot of power behind her shots. Miyazawa puts a ball in. Gets intercepted. Lands back to Jade Riviere for United to recycle again. We're coming out in the game how we kind of ended that first half, which is a positive. We're probably just going to play slightly different by playing Cunha as the 10. By signing a new left winger. Is that in regards to the question about replacing Bruno? The thing is, I will say one thing. Cunha in the 10 is not a direct replacement for Bruno in terms of his creative output, his passing, etc. But also, he's a driver with the ball. He's a driver with the ball, so that is also helpful. I just don't know if United are going to sign a left winger. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know what's the likelihood that we sign a left winger. Go on, Maya. Just go back to the keeper. Liverpool have conceded at least 2 goals, guys, in their last 4 away games. And here they are holding us to a draw. We got to do better, man. We gotta do better. Because we can say goodbye to top 3 if we drop points today. Liverpool winning the ball high up. And then United win it back. Well done, Miyazawa. Nice little flick. Why are we just going long? What's the need to just go long? I don't get it. Great ball in behind for Turlin to chase. That's out. That's out for a corner, ref. Thank you. We'll take that. Rachel Williams leaving surprised me. Why? Why did that surprise you? I think it was inevitable that she was going to leave. And I think her leaving was to show that United were going to like sign other forwards. She should have left in the summer. She should have left in the summer. It's crazy that Hannah Blunder announced that she was leaving, but where did she go? Did I miss that? A corner, Anna Sandberg with an in-swinger. That's a good delivery in. All the way, that goes all the way to the end. Park puts the delivery back in. It goes back to the other side. Oh, Maya Letitia just slipped on the ball. Offside. Clark has to be the tallest player. Yeah, she is quite tall. She is quite tall. Ella Wangheim is quite tall. Is that pronounced with a W or a V, guys? What is that? What is that pronounced with? Is a V? Okay, fairs. Hannah's time was up, to be fair. WSL 2 player for me, probably Newcastle. She was a decent player for a bit, but I remember the season before she went off pregnant, she was abysmal. She was so bad. Anna Sandberg came and changed my life. Like, even Gabby George coming in that season was a breath of fresh air for Hannah Blunder, because I remember she was getting peppered left, right, centre. It was so tough to watch. I was just thinking, bloody hell. But I'm glad that, yeah, we got an upgrade there. Mallard on her right foot. Great pass. Great pass to Jess Park. Cuts back. Come on! Let's go, Lisa Nolson! Come on! Thank you. That is a great switch, by the way. That is a great switch from Mallard to Jess Park, who takes it. First touch is a great touch from Jess Park. Look at that. Mallard does well. She got 3 players around her. Just does a little shimmy step and finds Jess Park on the far right. Jess Park takes the touch and then sees the cutback and goes for the cutback straight away. Lisa Nolson, acres of space. No one around her. Oh, nice graphic. Thank you. I know. Let me do it again one more time so you guys can see it. Go! That is what we needed to break the deadlock. That is what we needed to break the deadlock. Let the floodgates open now. Let the floodgates open now. It's nice to see Lisa Nelson on the score sheet as well. That's good to see. And hopefully we can keep a clean sheet, guys. Because we ain't been keeping clean sheets in recent. Let's keep a clean sheet now. And let's open the floodgates, man. Let's get some more goals. Nice little back heel from Elizabeth Turlin. It goes nowhere. But it was a nice little back heel. We have a lot of attacking options on the bench as well. So I really wonder, guys, if we will ever play 4-4-2 with 2 strikers. I really wonder sometimes if we will ever see that. Given the number of attackers that we have in the team, I don't know. I'm curious to see how that would work out, personally. I'm curious. Liverpool are not getting anywhere near United's box. Really and truly, like, even though in the first half the possession was equal, they weren't getting anywhere near United's final third. Go on, press, press, press. She's offside. Martha Thomas looks offside. Nope. She plays the ball across. Great interception. Great interception from Zigotti Olma there. Martha Thomas looks offside to me personally, but I don't know. I don't know. Do Liverpool have options off the bench? Let me look at their bench. Even Gemma Evans plays for them. She used to play for United as well a couple of years ago. Oh, this girl is pretty decent. This young player from Switzerland. She's decent. She hasn't played much for them. Oh, Mia Enderby is on the bench. Isn't she meant to be their star girl? Mallard? I don't know if that's a shot or a cross from Mallard. I don't know what that was from her. I don't know if that was a shot or a cross. Oh, Jade Riviere just getting outpaced there by Holland. 1v1. Don't let her cut into her right foot. She does. Gets a delivery across. No one gets on the end of it. Tillis Joyce just lets it run out of play. Thoughts on current players having podcasts? I know what's their name have one. Millie Bright and the other one. Rachel Daly. I know Nikita Paris is on a Sky Sports podcast. I can't remember who she was on it with, but I know she's on it with someone. I find it odd when I see current players even doing punditry on TV. Like, because I remember I saw Nikita Paris for Sky Sports and she was doing punditry for, I think it was a Brighton game. And obviously she played for Brighton. I just find that odd. And the players with podcasts, I don't listen to players' podcasts, especially like the women's podcasts, because they don't talk about anything interesting. I don't care about Love Island, and I don't care about flipping matcha, and I don't care about all the things that you guys probably talk about on your podcasts, Taylor Swift and all this. I don't care about that stuff. But that is what I feel like a lot of podcast producers try to go for with the women's team. They try, like with women's players, they try to go for fun, cool, quirky stuff. And I don't like that. I don't rock with that. So I personally don't listen. Like, I don't think I'm their target audience when it comes to podcasts. Which, by the way, I see nothing wrong with players having, like, forms of media that they can control. Because in, like, the NBA, for example, it's a big thing for players to have their own podcasts or feature on podcasts, etc. It's common. It happens. But yeah, so... If you're talking about fun stuff on your podcast to do with football, I will listen. Like, if you're gonna, like, one of my favorite podcasts right now, look at that, Jade Riviere and Holland are going at it. She's literally like trying to drag her. Well done, Riviere. Come on, ref. She's saying, what the F, ref? Jade Riviere, yeah, gets flung around a lot in the game. A lot. And I feel like refs turn a blind eye to it. Like, she has to be one of the most fouled players that doesn't get a foul called. I saw Arsenal fans complaining about when Olivia Smith got sent off against United. And I'm thinking, bro, what are you talking about? She got sent off against... she deserved to get sent off. They were like, she didn't deserve to get sent off because she was getting fouled all game. I'm thinking, what? Are we being serious here? Jade Riviere gets fouled non-stop. Non-stop Jade Riviere gets fouled. And nobody turns... Like, nobody bats an eyelid. Anyway, corner for Liverpool. Let's deal with it. What is going on? What? What? Bro, guys, I could not... The ball was just bouncing around. Did that even hit anybody? Tullis Joyce comes out for it. I don't even know if she gets onto it. But I'm seeing the ball just bouncing off people. Okay, let's have a look. Ball comes in. Tullis Joyce comes out. It hits a United player. It bounces off. A Liverpool player shoots. It hits a United player. A Liverpool player shoots again. It's just, yeah. Oh, but they shoot. It gets blocked. A header gets blocked. And then the shot goes in. That's what it looks like. Yeah. That's a sight for sore eyes, guys. That goal is a sight for sore eyes. No, yeah, no. Her first WSL goal. Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Is this... No clean sheet today. No clean sheet against Villa last week. The last WSL game we played, we kept a clean sheet against Arsenal. No clean sheet against Spurs. No clean sheet against West Ham. No clean sheet against City. No clean sheet against Villa. We are struggling, guys. What kind... That wasn't even an Arsenal type of set piece, bro. I don't even know what that is. Turling through. If she could get the shot off! Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! What a shot, by the way. I told you, lot. The first and second was saved. Third. That's Nolson. That's not even Turling, guys. That's how you know I'm bugging out. That's Lisa Nolson. Lisa Nolson is on a hat trick. Show me Gareth Taylor. Show me Gareth Taylor right now. Look at that. United win the ball high up in a press. Great. That's great pressing, by the way. Lisa Nolson cuts onto her right foot. Keeper don't even. Keeper's like this. Where are you going, keeper? Where are you going, keeper? You're lost. You're lost, keeper. She just... It goes through the defender's legs. That's why the keeper don't see it. Clark is so tall. Your height didn't help you now, my friend. Show me Gareth Taylor right now. You wanted to show me him celebrating when they just scored? Show me him now. Show me him now. We should never have conceded that goal, FYI, guys. We should not have conceded that goal. Let me just say that. But that's... We're back in it. We're back in it. Alright, Lisa Nolson brace. Let's get her hat trick, man. Guys, let's get Lisa Nolson a hat trick. It's her third WSL goal of the season. Let's try get her that goal. Let's get her that third one. Alright, Lisa Nolson in the 10, you know. Looks like it's working. Looks like it is working. Great interception there from Sandberg. Would you make any changes now, guys, at this point of the game? Because I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, what changes could we make? Mallard's on a yellow. I think the front line, outside of the fact that Turling and Mallard haven't scored, I think their contribution outside of the statistic metrics has been helpful. Obviously, Nolson is on a hattie. I want to see Rolfo play again. I do want to see Leah Schler play as well. Yeah, I think making a change now would disrupt it for sure. We need to get another goal though. I never feel comfortable. This season, I just don't. That's a handball, by the way. I don't feel comfortable with just a goal, you know, keeping us apart. Header straight into the hands of Tullis Joyce, thank God. Nice little 1-2. Martha Thomas gets into acres of space, by the way. She manages to get up. I want to watch live, but I still don't watch any live of my Red Women live. You can watch it on YouTube if you go to the Barclays WSL channel. Look at this goal. This goal is actually a joke goal, guys, to concede. It's literally, what's it called? Like that. What's that game that you used to play on computer? Pinball. When it just, the ball's just bouncing. Bro, that was a stupid goal to concede. But this is a great goal from Lisa Nelson. Let me see. I can't get you the link because I can't see it. Yeah, I can't get the link, but you have to go on the Barclays WSL YouTube channel. That's the only way that I can say it. I can't see it because there's no coverage in the UK on YouTube. There you go. But game is back underway, thank God. Throw in for Liverpool. Go on, let's press, man. They got... You know what I realised? If you press them, they're a bit jittery. Oh yeah, is that Rolfo over there? That's getting ready to come on. Liverpool look like they're making a change as well, I think. Turland is coming off. And Rolfo is on for... So she's telling Mallard, go up top. She's telling Mallard, you up top, me on the left. Interesting that we brought 2 strikers and neither of them are coming on yet. Yeah, Chilag is a good player, guys. She's a decent player. Turland is like, Giroud. Don't, what? Giroud. You know what's crazy, guys? I was having this conversation with my friend a while back, and I was saying that Giroud is going to be one of those players that we look back on in like 20 years' time. And people are going to hype up his career to be a lot more than what it was in the time, given all the stuff that he's won. The guy's won everything. Like, the guy near enough has won everything. And everywhere he's gone, he's won something. But he's definitely going to be one of those players where in 20 years' time, kids are going to try and, you know, like when kids read up about him, they're going to act like he was a great striker, like one of the best strikers ever. Throw on for Liverpool. How are you trying to go down for a foul in the box, man? Have some shame. Have some class. Another throw-in. There you go. If we can hit on the break. Zigotti finds Mallard on the left. She got Rolfo running next to her, who's going to come with the overlap. That's not a good pass. That's not a good pass. Yeah, Mallard just, yeah, that pass was just too heavy, man. Highlight real all-time great levels for Olivier, 100%. But you had to be there. You had to be there in real time. Don't get me wrong, though. He's scored a bag of goals. Is he not one of France's top goal scorers as well? You know what I hate about the commentary, guys? When I watch on women's football, especially like on Sky. The commentators are quiet for a long time. Like right now, I haven't heard the commentators speak for about 30 seconds. Whereas when I watch the men's game, obviously, don't get me wrong, that guy on TNT is annoying as hell, that commentator. What's his name? Ali McCoy's. He's so jarring, yeah? But like on Sky, if it's Peter Drury or whoever, even like when I watch on beIN Sport and it's Arabic commentators, there's not really long spells of silence. Letitia is stepping into space. She's driving with the ball forward. And she finds Jess Park. Jess Park, great pass to Zigotti Olma. Puts a delivery in, blocked, but we get a corner. Another set piece. I'll take that. I can't watch 20 more minutes of this game, guys. Brighton, London City Liners is 2-1. Everton are drawing with Villa. West Ham are drawing with Tottenham. That draw with West Ham and Tottenham draw is a good thing. That's a good thing for us. Because Spurs are like 2 points off us in 5th. Delivery in, near post. Another corner. Is that a corner? Thank you, ref. Is she alright? What happened there? Did the ball just hit her in the face? Oh, and then her teammate elbows her. Yeah, getting hit with a ball in your face, guys, is top 10 worst feelings, bro. Especially like a ball with whip and pace on it. Pfft. Ouch. Another delivery. Oh, she's going for the she's going for the goal like Zigotti Olma did last week. What happens to Millie Turner? Keep her for depth, but I don't think she's got a spot in the team anymore. Is there a chance Chelsea don't get top 3? I don't know, you know. Anything's possible. They play City today. I don't know. If they lose to City today and Arsenal win their game in hand, because Arsenal's not playing this weekend, so they're going to have a game in hand, they could drop out of the top 3. You thought you put Einstein on a boo. Steffi, how you doing? I hope you're well. Jess Park goes for goal. Straight into the keeper's hands. That is so funny. Einstein wig. Does it look like he got hit? Chillac versus Riviere 1v1. Go on, Riviere. That's my right back. That is my right back. As it stands, United are second in the league. Yes, but Chelsea and City are going to play at 2:30. Arsenal got a game in hand because they're playing in the Intercontinental Cup or whatever it's called today. So they're not playing this weekend in the WSL. The thing is, though, Arsenal and Chelsea are both capable of dropping points. So anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. Go on then. Rolfo, get on that. Oh, what is that? What was that? We need a third goal. I think City's winning the league, guys. I genuinely think City are going to win the league. Which is... It's crazy to me. Yo, Grace Clinton with the WSL trophy pictures. Yeah, I don't want to see that. But yeah, I think City's going to win the league. Unless something miraculously happens where they just start losing games. Or they drop points in the big games. Because right now they're like, what, 9 points clear at the table? You think it'll come down to goal difference? If City win the league on goal difference, that would be crazy. United under pressure right now. Might have to just go long if they can. They don't. Put it out, win a throw-in. We'll take that. City have United, Arsenal, Chelsea still. True, true. They beat us, bro. They beat us 3-0, man. I don't know what we're counting. What we're expecting United to do versus City. She was offside, ref. She came from an offside position. Big block from Tulis Joyce there. Big punch. They're getting deliveries into the box, which is threatening. It's threatening us. We've got to deal with it. We really need to deal with it. You never know what you're going to get with the Manchester derby in the WSL. Like, you genuinely don't know what you're going to get. They're playing through us right now, guys. Oh my god, I nearly choked on my water. They are playing through us right now. Thank God Martha Thomas couldn't get her feet right. Was it the keeper that got sent off last time in the derby? Or no, she made two what's her name? Kiara Keane made two big mistakes that led to the goals for United. I don't know what changes need to happen right now. United haven't dropped any points from winning positions this season, which is great. Why is Leicester there? They probably are not in winning positions often. That's why they're there. But United, City, Leicester have dropped 0 points from winning positions this season. Tulis Joyce, come out, collect. Thank you. Well done, keeper. What, Leicester's coach is there watching us? Where are Leicester in the table? Look at this. The Leicester game next week clashes with Man United versus Spurs. How am I meant to watch both? This is the annoying thing. I know they can't schedule all the games. I know they can't schedule all the games to accommodate the men's game, but it's tough to watch both. Like, it's really hard for us to be able to watch both teams because the games clash a lot. It's so frustrating. Damn, Mateta's been left out of the Palace squad today to face Forest. And Oliver Glasner has said that he's not really focused. I don't know what he means by that. Does that mean... I don't know. Damn. Jade Riviere just getting some treatment on the sideline. There you go, Jade Riviere coming off. Well done, Jade. Oh. Hannah Lundqvist is on. Jade Riviere always put in minimum 7 out of 10. Minimum. That's like her. Yeah, that's what I love about her. Oh, Vinicius just scored a crazy goal for Real Madrid. Damn. F Spurs 2-1. They're still going to be 2 points behind. As long as we don't concede an equaliser, guys. There you go! Ref! She's... Ref! How's that not a foul? Mallard got booked for the same thing. Mallard got booked for the same thing in the first 25 minutes of the game. So how is that not a foul? Through on goal as well. She would have been through. 1-on-1. Holland cuts in. Go on, Sandberg. Holland is losing her head, bro. And is she not on a yellow already? Is she not on a yellow already? No, she's not on a yellow. I thought she was on a yellow from that Riviere foul. She's losing her head, mate. She's losing her head. She didn't like getting barged. How's that not a card, guys? I don't get how that's not a card. How's that not a yellow? The ref is losing control of the game right now. She's starting to lose she's losing a little bit of control of the game, guys. Libby, that is so funny. I can't believe what this ref is doing. Ooh, Mia Enderby's getting ready to come on. I mean, she got like, what, 1 goal this season? How many goals has she scored? Where's Jess Park, man? We need to get Jess Park on the ball again. Why does Maya Letitia, guys... Why does Maya Letitia fizz passes into people? Every time I realise she's trying to play like a line-breaking pass, it's like fizzed in to someone. Yeah, Mia Enderby, yeah, she did. Sheller for Mallard for fresh legs. I hear it. Rolfo. Lands to Jess Park. Oh, keeper makes a save. Keeper's made some decent saves today. Mallard got Sandberg. She got Miyazawa. Ugh, Miyazawa's just a baller, man. Honestly. Ugh. I love her. Like, I actually might get a Miyazawa shirt. Janssen plays a ball in. It's a very deep one. No one can get on the end of it. It's a very high one as well. It lands for Park perfectly, bro. On the half volley. And it bounces perfectly for her. I think she got a... I think that should be a goal. I don't know. I feel like she got... I don't know. She's unlucky for that instance. Double change for Liverpool. Hinata's vision and the way she plays my type of player. Bro, the way like she does the drop of the shoulder and whatnot, it's just, yeah, for me, she's just so good. Japanese players are getting a lot of love in the WSL right now. I think there's like a lot of, like, there's like over 10 or 11 players from Japan that plays in the WSL. And they're all technically gifted. They're all on a technical level better than a lot of players in the WSL. Mallard got to be careful because she's on a yellow and she loses possession there. She's got to be careful. You're on a yellow, Mallard. Someone get the ball out. Someone get the ball out. Thank you. Come on, let's get 3 points here and then 3 points against Fulham. Rolfo puts the ball out for a throw-in. That didn't even go out! That didn't didn't even go out. That clearance from Rolfo. We need to get that final goal. That third and final goal will be the nail in the coffin to close this game out for us. Oh, who's dropped cramp? Is that Anna Sandberg? Anna Sandberg is down. She's holding her knee. She's holding her knee. You know it's never good, guys, if a women's player holds their knee and she's crying. What happened there? What happened there to Anna Sandberg, guys? Because I think it was off the ball. I think that was an off the ball moment. Anytime a player goes down holding their knee like that, I get scared, honestly. And if I don't want to say the acronym, but if it's what I think it is based on that reaction, I think when she came down from the header, was it from there? Because I thought we played on. It's just her reaction right now. All right, it's a double change for United. Gabby George it's a triple change for United. Gabby George, oh, she's limping. Oh no, I hope she's okay, man. Mallard off, Jess Park off, Sandberg off, Gabby George on, Leah Scheller and Vangerheim is on. I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. She is limping. But I guess I don't know, is it a good sign if you're walking and you're not getting stretchered off? But a triple change for United just to see the game out. We just need to, honestly, guys, we just need to see the game out for the next 6 letters. For the next six minutes, not 6 letters. For the next 6 minutes. Yeah, it might have just been a awkward landing for her. Like, yeah, it might have just been something awkward. Capox is off for Olsen. Liverpool make a change as well. So they're going out, bringing on attackers. Damn. I got a weird feeling about this, guys. I have a weird feeling about this. We conceded such a jammy goal. If that's anything to go by, I got a weird feeling. Just need to press. Let's just press. And also, are we playing we're playing 4-4-2, guys. Are we playing 4-4-2? Are we playing a 4-4-2? Kind of looks like we are. There you go. Come on! Who's that? Rolfo? Is that Rolfo? Back in the team and back with a goal. There you go. That's what we needed. The final nail in the coffin that I was saying. Thank you very much. I'll take that. I will absolutely take that, guys. That is a good... by the way, guys, the way that the goal comes about, a nice little overlap. Lugfitz finds the ball across. United just needed to do the cutbacks today. I don't know why we weren't going for the cutbacks. Because we've scored twice from cutbacks. It's great from Rolfo there. It's actually great from Rolfo because it's landing on her left foot. Just looks a bit... I didn't think she was going to get to it. It lands at her left leg. And I think she just puts her foot out. She just literally puts her foot out. And that's great movement. Gets in front of the centre-back. Yeah, that's great movement. That's great movement from her. Now, Mia Enderby's not going to score. She's not going to score. 7th goal for Rolfo this season. I can't lie, the first couple of weeks, she took a while to impress me. I'll be very honest, she took a while to impress me, but I just felt like she was playing left back at one point. But I think she's found her footing at United now. Olsen gets away, and Gabby George is there to clean up. Let's see this game out. No jammy goal, no jammy set piece, no ping pong in the box, guys. No pinball ball just bouncing all over the place. None of that. Just clear the ball, get it out. And if we can hit on the counter, even better. Corner in, near post, thank you. There you go, Letitia. Just straight header out. It's back in. They're going to try and just head the ball across in the box. On the shot, Enderby. Enderby, do you know where the goal is? I don't think you do, mate. But Tullis Joyce, you could just waste time. Seeing as so many people are complaining about Tullis Joyce wasting time. Waste time. Just do it. A minute and a half left. United got the most goals by subs, guys. 8 goals from our subs this season. It helps having people that can come off the bench and score. Like, it actually helps to have that. Someone needs to nick the ball off them. United pressing high up as well. Oh. Offside. Thank you, ref. Thank you. And there's going to be extra time as well, innit? Because there was a lot of stoppages in the game. Injuries, people going down. Did I hear 7 minutes extra time? I didn't hear 7 minutes. I didn't hear 7 minutes. But then again, I'm not really paying attention to the commentators. Let's see what happens when the board goes up. There you go, lay it off. Oh, I think that's a heavy layoff. Rolfo, could she lay it off for someone? Miyazawa. Oh, just over the bar, and it is 7 minutes. What? 7 minutes added time. There wasn't 7 minutes, but there wasn't that many stoppages. There wasn't, guys, that many stoppages. All I can think about is when Jade Riviere was down, when Sandberg was down. There was a small instance when Holland was down in the box from a corner. I don't know where they got 7 minutes from, though. They're trying to keep us entertained until we kick off at OT. They gotta relax, man. I gotta go make myself lunch before the game starts. I'm gonna have 10 minutes to make myself something to eat. I don't think that's gonna be enough time. Oh, keeper with some bringing out the skills. Ah, Gareth Taylor, hold that. Hold that, Gareth Taylor. Hold that L. Hold that. That guy should have been sacked a long time ago. How long did it take him to get his first points on the board? He should have been sacked before that. Can we put a delivery in the box? Can we get a delivery in the box? Go for the cutback. Miyazawa goes for the shot. Another shot from Janssen. Another shot from Miyazawa. Keeper lets it run out. I hope City beat Chelsea. If City beat Chelsea, I think the title is done. Even though there's still a lot of games to go in the league, I think it's near enough to done. For Chelsea anyways. Spurs are winning 2-1. London City Lioness is winning 2-1. Everton winning 2-1. So everyone's winning 2-1 in all the other games. Keep it go long. It's impressive that United's still pressing, even in the 92nd minute of the game. Still pressing quite high up the field. There you go. Force an error. Win it back. Miyazawa. Great pass. The weight of the pass is great. Why is she just jogging? Oh, cut back. Oh, lands to Miyazawa. Oh, goes wide. Miyazawa's just had like 3 shots in the space of 5 minutes. But that was a great pass. I feel like, what's her name, just slowed down. Leah Schleich, she just like slowed down. And the ref, by the way, blocked. Is that O'Sullivan? That she just blocked there. Ella Toon is there watching the game. I really wonder how United are going to fit her into the team, guys. I really, really wonder how she's going to fit into the team. Sean Dyche's son is still your manager. Don't be harsh on him, guys. Come on. Come on. Ah, Gabby George is getting booked for that. She gets booked for that. But Holland never got booked for dashing Sandberg onto the field. Guys, Holland did the same thing to Sandberg and she didn't get booked for that. That's crazy. I'm telling you, this ref, her officiating is all over the place when it comes to cards. She's very inconsistent. Fun fact, guys. Did you know Gabby George is the cousin of Jesse Lingard? That's a fun fact there. I bet you didn't know that. They trained together during the off-season as well. Free kick in. Let that run out. Let it run out. Thank you. Goal kick. Tullis Joyce, take your time, man. Take your time. She wrestled her to the ground, man. She did. She did. But also, I've seen other people doing that all game and they're not getting booked. What's Rachel Williams doing there? What's Rachel Williams doing there? Isn't Leicester playing today? Seriously, guys, why is Rachel Williams in the crowd? Has she not officially left? And are Leicester not playing today? Oh no, Leicester are not playing today because their manager's in the crowd too. So actually, I just answered my own question. "13 minutes until the Fulham game kicks off." Oh, great header in behind. Let's get a fourth. Ref! Ref, come on. You should have just dashed yourself to the floor, man. Just dash yourself to the floor. Hey, Rachel, gonna be playing us exactly. She's here scouting the ops. She's here scouting the ops. Her and her manager. But she sat with the United players. Do you know how funny that is? She sat with the United players. Ain't that a conflict of interest? Great footwork from Nolson. Oh, great passing behind. Oh, offside. That was great football from Lisa Nolson, though. That was great football there from Lisa Nolson. If I was Lisa Nolson, I just would have went for goal, man. You're on a hat-trick. What? She's onside! She was onside. Maya Letitia. Was that Janssen? Janssen just got caught out in no man's land. 40 seconds, man. Let's just see the game out. Let's just see the game out. It's a throw-in for Liverpool. Currently, as it stands, United are second. City and Chelsea play in about 45 minutes. If City win, United stay in second. Obviously, Arsenal's still yet to play. It could be a good weekend for us. It could be a good weekend for us, guys. And there we have it. Full time. Big 3 points. Nah, there's no title charge, man. There's no title charge. But that's a big 3 points for us, guys. If I'm being real. Huge 3 points. Liverpool have always been a bit of a weird team for us to play. You always get we always get some unusual performances against Liverpool. So it's nice to take 3 points today, 3 goals as well. A clean sheet would have been good. But as I said, the table is now, as it stands, United are second on 28 points. Chelsea are a point behind, obviously, still to play City. So if they get a draw or a result against City, they go on top of United. Arsenal on 26 points are in 4th place, but they got a game in hand because they're not playing this weekend. Spurs are on 26 points level with Arsenal as well. So United, the fight for top 3 is still there. That's all I have to say. The fight for top 3 is still there. King of the Indie says, debut win for me. Big up. There you go. You might be the good luck charm. You might be the good luck charm. What are we looking at in terms of fixtures coming up for United? We got Leicester City next week, which is annoying because it clashes with Man United men versus Spurs. It's so annoying. Same time. And then after that midweek, 12th of February, watch along, we will be there. Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United in the first leg of the Champions League knockout stages. Then 3 days later, we play London City Lionesses at home in the WSL. And then 4 days after that, we play the second leg against Atletico Madrid. And then 3 days after that, 3 days after that, we then play Chelsea in the FA Cup. So that run of games from the 12th to the 22nd, in the space of 10 days, we play 4 games, guys. Those are going to be 4 big games, but particularly that Chelsea game in the FA Cup, the 2 games in the Champions League is big for us as well. And then after that, it's the international break. After that Chelsea game, it's the international break. So they get some rest. But that is when the depth comes in. I think this is the run of games where these players that we've brought in the January window, the quality that we've brought, the rotation that we've brought is going to be important. And I need to see rotated. Like, for example, Leicester City next week. I don't mind if we don't see a rotated squad because we don't play until 5 days later in the Champions League. But when we play our first leg against Atletico, it has to be our strongest lineup. And then we have to rotate against London City on the weekend. We have to do that. So it's going to be interesting. And also, that's my birthday week. So I'm looking forward to doing watch-alongs for that. But listen, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new here. You see here, we are not that far off from 20k. And like I said, when we get to 20k subs, a Q&A will happen. But I'm off to make myself some lunch because it's 8 minutes to go until kickoff for Manchester United versus Fulham. So make sure you check out my reaction video that is going to drop straight after the game. Hit the like button on your way out, guys. 3 points in the bag. Have a great one. I'll catch you lot soon. Peace.